Hopefully my stream doesn't drop 4 times again like last night. Or last time.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 47. When last we left off, it was a bit of an emotional ride. You guys came to a bridge surrounded by stone statues, and you did a brief check of the area. You were checking the bridge, and you started crossing the bridge, and Callan tapped on one of the statues to check it, and it moved. And it came alive. It was a stone bull, a gorgon. And you guys were quickly surrounded. One of them cast their petrifying breath onto the whole party. Everyone succeeded on their save except for two, Saflin and Moro, who then failed another save each, turning them to stone.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
You guys have started to flee after Lilia has actually banished one of the three Gorgons, and
God.
Nihon or Aurora commanded one of the Gorgons to leave.
Yes.
So that is where we are picking up at the top of initiative with Curio.
Okay. And my controller just died.
My OBS chat window is very broken, so I'm just gonna need to peer over at chat every so often.
Do y'all
How
need
is your
cross
chat
chat
window
on?
broken?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning my OBS docked chat window is completely white. It will
Ow.
not populate.
I would say, did you try reloading it before you started stream, but...
Yes, I did. I just closed it and reopened it multiple times.
Sorry, it's taking me a minute to think of what to do. Because
You're
these
fine.
things seem bad.
It's too late to apologize for what's been done. Directed at Meteor, not you, Fido.
I mean, I'm really contemplating trying to do the push thing again, but my strength is so low. Why can't I push with my dex as a monk, dagnabbit?
That would be useful.
I think that requires, like, leverage.
Yeah, that would be more leverage based instead of strength based.
Yeah, for those of you not looking at my stream, I have a slight tweak to my overlay to reflect the current situation.
Yes.
Our avatar
Stony
is
staff.
stonified.
Saplin is done being taken for granted.
Yep, you're going to be using all these rock puns that you were telling me, aren't you?
Well, she is a
Yes.
flare child. Being stoned makes sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a bonus action, I believe, to activate the Eldritch Claw tattoo. I'm double checking.
You're attacking still? We're trying to run away.
I know.
Trying to probably hit that one and stun it so that it can't follow us. But aren't they immune to stun? Or are they?
Eldritch Claw. As a bonus action, you can empower the tattoo for 1 minute.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to utilize that because that's a +1 and gives me an extra 15 feet to do that. So there's a bonus action.
Well, you get the +1 no matter what. It's just while it's on your skin that you get the +1.
Yeah, but I do extra damage anyways and everything.
Yeah, you still do
Wait, I'm
extra
trying to
damage
remember.
and from farther away.
Yeah, it's the 15 feet.
Yep.
That's what I'm concerned about. Well, before I
Right.
do that, I'm
Maybe
going
I
to
should
try a
know about my
thing.
mist.
I'm going to attack the one immediately adjacent to me.
Okay.
Let me see if I can fix my.
I don't understand why you're attacking.
I'm planning on moving.
$25's gonna hit. So you're gonna do 10 slashing damage.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they take full damage from slashing, being that they're iron.
It does seem like they take full damage, so.
That is weird. I would have assumed something made out of iron would not take full damage from something like that.
Okay. I am going to use a key point to do stunning strike. Please make a con save.
Okay.
What's the DC?
$15, I believe.
Oh, a natural 1.
It fails. It's stunned.
Yep. It is now stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Never remember which one of these is stunned.
Yes, it's 15. Okay.
What number is this one, Meteor?
What number?
Or letter, or put the stun marker on it.
Yeah, that I'm looking for the stunned marker at the moment.
And this one is in the process of running away, right?
Yep.
After restrained meteor.
After restraint.
The 2 stars with the 2 overlapping circles.
Five, 10.
2
Aha,
stars and 2
got it.
overlapping
Thank you.
circles?
Yeah, it's
There you go.
angled
25.
circles.
Wait, let me see.
Thank you. I was having
Let me
trouble finding
s-
that one.
Yep.
Okay. So he is now stunned.
Conditions.
Yeah, so he's incapacitated, can't move, and can barely speak. Fails strength and dex saves. Attackers have
Okay.
advantage.
So now I'm going to nonchalantly walk over here and
Mm-hmm.
push it over the bridge.
It is strong. You couldn't push it, remember?
And
It
it's a
automatically
contested strength
fails
check, and it
strength.
automatically fails.
And dex checks.
Okay. All right.
And it's stunned, so it can't move, so it falls into the water, and hopefully it takes it a bit to get out.
All right. So you land a hit on it, dazing it so it is stunned. Then you kind of like parry around the statue there, and so that you can get a good position, and you push.
Uh-huh.
Splash. It's now in the water.
Uh-huh. And 15, 20, 25, 30. This one is running away.
Yep. How long does banishment last for?
A minute.
So that's 6 rounds, right?
10.
10 rounds.
10.
40.
Okay, so it should be gone for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus to activate the things.
Thought you already used your bonus.
No, I decided to try the attack first. Because I may have wanted to do some other stuff afterwards.
So you
Y'all
didn't
convinced me
activate
to
your
wait.
tattoo.
Correct. Now I'm
Oh, you
activating
have
it.
not activated. Okay.
But now I'm
Okay, now you're
activating it.
activating. All right.
I'm also activating my feline agility so I
Knew that
can
was
make
coming.
it up back onto the top of the cart.
Surprised you wouldn't have grabbed San to pull with you.
Well, if
Sounds
she
pretty
holds out her
fast.
hand, I can grab her on the way.
It would half his movement speed, and sounds pretty fast.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. I can do it. That still leaves me some movement.
Pull
Okay.
San on cart, please, and thank you. Yay!
Okay.
So 75.
Also, why are
And
you underneath all of us, Firebutt?
I don't know. For some reason, that's just where it put me. Apparently, the board game just doesn't like me as much because I climb up on top. I'll drop her
There
off
you
by the back, and I'll still climb up on top.
Now Curio's on top of you all.
And so
Is
is
it just
Savlin.
order or something?
All right. So you you start running, grab San, pull her along with you. You get to the cart, and you notice that the cart was moving slower than normal. At first, you thought maybe they were just trying to wait for you to catch up, but once you get up to the cart, you see both Saflin and Moro completely petrified.
Now I'm kind of happy that I pushed that one in the water.
Okay, so that ends your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next is the Gorgon that you just pushed in the water, who is stunned. Is it till the end of his turn or yours?
Until the end of my turn.
Okay.
Next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess who's drowning? At least for a round.
Right. So next is the banished one. Oh wait, that was the wrong die.
Why are you rolling for the banished?
Okay. To see if he gets his breath back.
Banished?
Yep.
It still exists. It's just in another dimension at the moment.
Oh.
So it still gets a
Okay.
turn, it's just in another dimension, so not much it can
Okay.
do. But it still gets to roll to see if it gets its attack back. Alright.
Okay.
So next up is San. San climbs up into the cart, and she immediately sees Saflin, and she looks and sees Moro. And you can just see her eyes start to tear. But they also are filled with rage.
This is when she picks up a barbarian class, right?
She could. Alright. So she's going to lean out the back and look for anything to hit. She's going to see the other Gorgon. And she's going to... Let's see. Right, she
Use
doesn't
her
have
sling
much...
on it.
Yeah. Doesn't have much range, does she?
No.
She got sling.
I think Aurora would speak up and probably tell her not to because he's commanded to run away and her attacking it might stop it.
Yes.
His command only lasts for 1 round, anyways.
Oh, well, I'm glad I did my thingy then.
Yeah, it is fulfilled its command,
Okay.
I believe. Let me double check that. One round. Yep. Okay, so she's gonna do her sling. And she rolls an 8. She's like, you can see her hand like kind of shaking with anger and sadness as she's like whipping this sling, and it just goes wide. Leah would already still be crying from when she banished the other one. Yep. All right. Let's see. Actually, let's have her do steady aim since she's in the cart as her bonus action, so that'll give her advantage on that attack. 16. Okay. All right, so instead of it going wide, it does actually hit the Gorgon, but it just kind of ricochets off and does no damage.
I'm hoping that's a flavor text thing.
Yeah, that's flavor text.
Okay.
Well, it's 19 to hit the Gorgon, so yeah, it doesn't actually do damage. Probably just hit its butt and just like ping off like a little marble.
Okay. That's
We
going
got to
to
see
end
some stone on stone
her
action.
turn. So, Aurora,
Yes.
you are up.
I'm driving the cart, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep driving the cart. We're gonna just book it out of here.
Okay.
Anything
as
you
we
can
can.
do to make the horses easier to carry the heavy weight of the stone? If not, waiting for my turn.
Yep. Sadly, it's not your.
So,
in
question.
Yep.
We're burdened down because we have 2 very heavy
Yes.
Yeah.
people. Can I cast? Am I able to take an action while I'm driving the cart?
I think it'll.
Would I have to stop? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I'm trying to decide if driving the cart will be an action or. Because the horses are doing most of the work. I'd say driving the cart, just keeping it on track, we'll say is your bonus action. So you would still have an action.
I'm muting myself for a sec.
So, a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 2 stone two stone things we have right now.
Moro's heavier.
Moro's heavier.
That was your question.
That was my question. If we could get one of them to not be stone, would it make us move faster?
Probably. Because the horses.
I have a Sophie's Choice decision right now. Oh God.
Let's see. We looked up how much the horses could pull before.
Yeah. Moro single-handedly.
2100.
I can enhance ability.
That will just double it again, and Moro's up in the 8,000 range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
we
even
don't treat Moro right now as the size that she is.
That's true. That's up to Meteor.
Yeah, I was saying before, we've always treated her as a medium creature, even though technically a direwolf is large. So I'd say even maybe like she's half the weight of normal, but still, that's 400 pounds,
Which would
which
be
is
4,000.
4,000 as a statue.
Okay.
If
Well,
you
I s-
doubled them both, you
Yeah.
could get 4,320.
Well, I can enhance ability on 2 of the horses
Yeah,
to
that
give
would
them better strength.
right.
Mhm.
That would be 4,320 because it just doubles their capacity again.
Yes. I'm asking this because I can do something. I'm trying to optimize what we can do.
Okay.
Good
So
luck.
if you can do something and then I can do something, can it stack for the horse's capacity?
Depends on the something.
Something does not have to do with the horses.
Oh crap!
Something has to do with the 2 that are weighing us down in the back.
What's that, Firedo?
I just thought of a thing and I don't want to say it.
You may as well just say it.
Oh, Banana, you have a bag of holding with some of the money in it, right?
Saflin dropped the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she did.
But
I
she
was worried about
didn't
that.
drop our bag of holding, so we have no food.
Yeah, but we can buy food now.
We can hopefully hunt for food too. No, she dropped the bag of holding. So I'm guessing somebody would have picked it up in the cart.
Okay.
Yep. No, that's one thing she said she did because she knew she was turning. She was
Yep.
yelling out instructions and dropped the bag of holding.
And she actually
Okay.
had her mantle of inspiration on when she turned to stone as well. So she's kind of like, even though she's stone, she's kind of glimmering a bit.
And she looks awesome.
Yeah, she looks absolutely like incredible as stone, and she's even got a smile on her face. Right
Saflin has a truly statuesque figure right now.
now. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I have to figure out because I can cast the spell that I have I still have the greater restoration for my necklace of prayer beads.
That does
Did we
not
have
have
it?
greater
Yep.
restoration on it.
I noticed that was on your character sheet too. I think it's just there for the default necklace.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he limited that. He took it off on when he
the
gave.
beads had 3 specific ones on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do that too.
Poop.
Yeah.
I have it written down somewhere.
Okay, it's just branding, smite, cure wounds, lesser restoration, right? Those are
Yeah,
3.
we need greater.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 bless, 2 cure wounds, 2 branding smite is what it is.
Well, poop. Okay.
Yep, sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't have that, so okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep on trying to get the horses on out of here.
Okay. All right, so they have moved their 30 feet.
Yes.
Push those horses.
Move that cart. Move that cart.
When we get to my turn, I will enhance ability to help with the movement. Are we out of turn order yet?
Okay.
No, the other one is
nope.
still very much alive and kicking. It would just run away. It's no longer running away.
All right.
Can you command again, Nihon?
He would have to stop driving.
He still has an action if he hasn't used it yet.
I haven't used command yet. We should be able. I'm still within 60, right?
You're what?
I'm still within 60 feet of the one that I commanded before, right?
Yes.
Okay,
40.
then yeah, that'll work.
Command it to keep going.
Can I make a suggestion for command?
Yes.
Because since it doesn't last that long, and it
Stop
just moves
attacking?
away a little bit in the direction that we're going.
Yes.
Also, I would recommend the prone or grovel, whichever one
Okay.
makes them fall prone, because standing up uses half their movement, which would immediately reduce its ability to get to us.
Excellent idea. Yep. Okay.
Okay. So you're commanding prone.
Yes. Prone, kneel, grapple, whatever would make it go into prone position.
Okay, and that is a 13 wisdom. It fails. Oh. Yeah, it fails, not some.
Yeah, it's grovel.
Cool.
Okay.
So, and one of the nice things about it is not only does it fall prone, it ends its turn. So on its turn,
Falls prone
that's
and
what
ends
it's going to
turn.
do.
Okay. Okay.
Neato. Thanks for the assist, Ardio.
All right. So that
That's probably the one that
It's
would
gonna
give
end
us
your
the best
turn.
option to get further away.
Callan.
Callan,
Let me
can
see.
Callan do anything to make it lighter for the horses?
He can get out of the cart.
Checking something real quick.
Don't make me laugh.
Wow.
My
True.
throat hurts.
Callan's
Wow,
probably one of
true.
the lightest people in the cart.
Yeah.
Get out and push.
I know.
Okay, so attacking the creature does not affect the command.
No.
So that's good to know. Okay. Alright, so Callan's gonna come to the back. And he's gonna be like, "It's okay, son. We'll fix this." And he's gonna lean out and he's going to cast Chaos Bolt at 2nd level. Is that normal? No, it's 1st level. So yeah, at 2nd level. Which... extra 1d6. Okay. So... 19's gonna hit. So... let's see. It's 2d8 plus 2d6. Oh! Wait. Oh no, the 5 is... okay. I thought I got doubles for a second.
No, you rolled 2 5s, but it has to be the first 2.
Yep. Okay, so... it's going to be... let's go... acid damage. So this bolt shoots out, and as it reaches the Gorgon, like this green liquid sprays out and just starts melting the Gorgon's skin a bit. And it takes 15 acid damage. And then he's going to use his bonus action to cast Magic Stone. Oh, crap. Shoot. I'm sorry, I take that back. That was supposed to be a +6, not a +7.
Oh.
He only gets a +6, not a +7.
Oh, so he rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Poor
That's my
cat's
bad.
bolt.
So the acid hits the ground just shy of it, unfortunately. So then he's gonna use his bonus action to do Magic Stone, which also misses. Next up is Lilia.
Two horses, please and thank you.
Enhance
She's
ability,
doubling.
3rd level.
And apparently they get 6 temporary HP with that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Are
you're
you doing Bear's Endurance? You pick one of those.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Bull's Strength is
which?
the one that doubles the carrying capacity.
Yeah, the double, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, so yes, bull strength, so no extra HP. It's bull strength that I'm wanting.
Okay, so advantage on Constitution checks and gains
And doubles
temporary
carrying
hit point.
capacity.
Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Advantage on strength checks and his or her carrying capacity is doubled. So that doubles their carrying capacity to 43 20, which is still under what the 2 statues weigh.
Yeah.
It
But
definitely
should
seems to be
help
helping, but yeah, their movement is still hindered at the moment.
Just in case people forgot from last session, because Saflin was using the mantle, she
Mhm.
did give the horses extra movement speed for that turn, but she also gave them 8 temporary hit points, so they already have temp HP.
Right. Yeah, I saw you say that.
And I don't think it's a good idea to use your secret, not so secret idea right now.
I've been keeping it there in case it was useful. It's now useful.
You think we should use it right now?
I think it's worth posing to Meteor to see if it's valid.
You can try.
Do you understand what she was asking?
I saw her post it earlier.
Because technically they're still creatures. We could pixie dust the
You can try.
statues to reduce the weight to get us going faster, but how do we keep them in place?
So you have used your action. What do you want to do as your bonus action?
Nothing much I can really do.
Okay.
At least
If
I
you have
don't
an
think
attack
so.
spell, you can cast an attack spell if you want. Cantrip.
The only thing I can really do is healing word. That, unless, give me
Okay.
a second. Question: is this Gorgon damaged at all? Like HP wise?
Check. Yeah, that's the one you guys have done the most damage to.
Just because I'm mad at it?
Toll of the Dead.
Yes.
Dong.
Okay.
Whoops.
All right. DC 14. Natural 20.
Wow.
As I'm just like crying, I'm just like, yeah.
All right. So
And
does
it
it
saves,
take
so it
half
makes me-
damage or no damage?
It's an all or nothing because it's a cantrip.
Okay. So no damage. You sound off the bells
think.
and it kind of looks at you angrily.
Is that right, Banana?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then that ends your turn. Unless you want to move.
No. And Would we say Luna's tattoo was still active from before?
Luna's tattoo would be active. I believe you did activate it.
I did
Last
activate
session,
it.
so yeah.
So it hasn't been... Okay, so her tattoo is still active, so if it starts to come within range, she can attack you.
Okay. Does she have the 15-foot range?
Yes. Give me
Okay.
a second.
Or is it the one that just increases her damage?
The 15-foot range.
Okay.
Well, they're both 15 feet, but is it the one that lets them grab or the one that lets her attack?
I think it's the one that lets her attack.
The Eldritch Maul, so it's the 15
Okay,
feet.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, the grabbing
So-
one also goes out to 15 feet, which is why I was asking.
So what I'm going to do is just, for now, until we get out to safety, if it comes within circle, she attacks.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming circle is shown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I can see the circle.
If
She
it comes
attack,
within-
she
if it-
protect.
If anything comes within circle, she attack.
Okay. All right.
So that's
Sounds
holding
good.
her action.
Yeah, and that one, the empowered tattoo will last a minute, so 10 rounds too. So
All right. So, you just set off these really loud, like, bells above this thing's head. It looks at you. It looks really pissed off. It's going to turn to you, and it's going to lay down.
and whimper.
Because it has to prone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it is now prone, and it ends its turn. So, Curio, you're up.
We do have the pixie dust in the bag. If you want to try the pixie dust to find a way to levitate the statues to make them less heavy. To make us go faster.
You gonna yell up and let me know that that's an option? Because there's not a lot I can do except prepare to attack this thing up here, which I can do.
Now, if I would have thought of it.
I mean, there's
Technically,
people
it's
inside of
Ghostly
it.
Son. It's Ghostly Safflin that's telling me this, so I don't know if I can really.
I think Son would think of it. For sure.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, because
That's-
San was the one that
play with it
has
to begin with.
Yeah.
played with it the most.
Yeah, Son and Safflin would be the ones to think about that, I think.
So, in that
I'm
case,
too angry and crying.
just to give us the best chance that I can for getting away from this thing, I'm going to use my radiant symbol if I can.
I don't
5,
have
10,
another
15,
banishment.
20. No, it's literally just outside of my range. Well, that stinks. I'm going to prepare my attack action that should it start to come into range, I'm going to do my full attack against it, which will be 2 radiant sunbolts.
Okay.
What is range for you?
30 feet.
So this square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Next up, this one's no longer stunned, right?
The one in the water,
Yeah.
at the end of my turn, correct.
Okay.
It is no longer stunned.
Good luck getting up that cliff, Mr. Gorgon.
It does, however, weigh a ton.
Or miss.
Yeah. The water level is pretty low, but it's still going to be double speed.
Carried away.
So 30, 35, 40. Okay. So it's able to get up onto the shore.
But it can't get off the cliff, right? Because it's too high.
You're not sure? It has not tried to do so yet, but it is like a 15-foot cliff, so
Hopefully, hooves are not great for climbing.
um, um, it's now gonna. It's gonna dash. Fifteen, 20. Okay.
This is when Meteor says just off the map there's a ramp that leads straight up to us.
Not a ramp or anything like that. But the cliff isn't all just like sheer. It would definitely be difficult to get up for the Gorgon, but it might not be impossible.
All the strength checks.
Yep, it would definitely have to make some good rolls for it. Alright, so next up. Let's see. Okay.
That's banished one, right?
Yep, that's banished one. So San, realizing that her attacks aren't doing much, her one attack that she can do, looks back, sees the bag of holding on the floor, and starts rummaging around in it. She finds the pixie dust,
Moro.
and yes, she goes straight for Moro, of course.
Moro's also
Well,
the
Moro's the
heaviest.
heavier one, so
Mhm.
Moro's the problem right now.
Yeah.
Not that Moro's a problem in general, just she be heavy because she be direwolf.
Mhm.
Bag also has a length of rope. So
Yes, it does.
we can have a Moro balloon.
However, she only has an action. She only has one action, which she's using to grab the dust and use it. So she sprinkles it on Moro, and sure enough, Moro starts to hover.
Thank goodness there's a top to the cart.
Yeah, but Moro can now hover backwards out of the cart, can't she?
Yep.
All Son
And
has to do is just hold on to her.
yeah, so
Ron
she
yells at Callan to tie Moro down.
yeah, she can do that.
Because we can't
Yeah,
get
so
Aurora to do Aurora's driving.
yeah, she doesn't have enough action to do it. But she does have a free action to speak, so Callan, get some rope. Tie it on tomorrow. Alright, that's gonna end her turn. Aurora, you're up.
Yes. Yes, it is my turn.
So
Yeah, it's more
Yeah,
like
stick, rope, Moro, now.
Moro, now.
That sounds about right.
Yep. And Callan would be like, "Well, okay."
Uh,
1180.
yes.
Firedale.
okay. So the horses can move now.
Yep, they can. They now have a
How
speed of
long
40.
does this pixie dust last?
A minute.
So 10 rounds. Okay.
How fast can the horses go now?
40.
Okay.
So 80 with the double.
And how far do we have to go to get out of here?
I'd say get off the map.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna
which
book
would
it
be
off.
easy enough with their speed now.
Yep, we're off
Yeah,
the map.
I'm just gonna book it off the map then.
Okay, so as oh okay,
Oh,
You sure? Wait.
so
Okay, I
The
I
Gorgon
assume I
is
missed
walking
something.
that direction.
you start you're moving. Moro just lifted up, and as you move, Moro is not coming with you.
Oh no.
San is trying hard to keep her in. I'm gonna
can
have
I
her.
make a recommendation
Yes,
then?
yes. I did not realize that Moro is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's not
because
tied on
Kellen
yet.
is after Aurora. Just
Okay.
hold your action to mush the
Okay.
horses
Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'll do. I'll hold the action
until after Moro's tied down.
right. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm also
Sorry
gonna
about that.
have San roll a dex check to see
Yeah,
how well she can keep it from moving outward, because it would happen pretty quickly.
It was.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't realize that Moro wasn't tied down.
Yep, you can
Yep.
ready in action.
Okay, yep, that's what I'll do
So
then.
just ready movement.
Okay. So yeah, Moro starts drifting out. So you kind of slow it down a little, but you're ready to have the mush as soon as she's tied on. We'll say you move a little bit because the horses were in motion.
Right.
So
Does anyone in chat actually know what it is? Do you mush horses? What's the word? I know there's
The
got to
only
be a
thing
word
I
for
ever
it.
heard of was giddy up, but sure.
So it's going to be something like that. So Moro's like just starting to go out the back of the cart at the moment.
Well, Meteor, if you want to talk physics, then Moro would have had the same movement as the cart when she started floating. But I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Firedale,
Uh-huh.
you gee a horse.
You gee, okay. I knew there had to be a word for it.
Right.
That weird stuff that you can make from butter?
All right, so now it's Callan's turn. He grabs a rope out of his bag, and he is right at the back already, so he's going to attempt to grab on real quick. I'm going to have him do a dex check as well.
Moro's not going to fight him.
Yeah, Moro's... Yeah, it's not contested, just to see... It's just to see how well he can grab him.
Her.
My bad. 2. I'm gonna give him advantage since San would be actively trying to keep him in as well. Her in as well. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Okay.
He goes Wild West and lassos Moro.
Yeah, so but between the two of them, they managed to grab onto Moro's tail, and Callan
Get her tied down.
like really quickly somehow ties it on, and then what's he gonna do with the other end of the rope? Because that's important. He starts looking for a place to tie on the other end.
Tie it to Sappy.
That's what I was just about to say. He just looks around for something to tie it to real quick, and he just looks at Saflin, looks at Lilia, looks at Son, looks back at Saflin, is like, starts wrapping it around her.
I would do the same thing in a panic.
Well, we'll have to pull Moro back into the cart, though,
So at
before
that
she falls.
Yeah, at that point, right then he was just worried about tying her on so she doesn't float away. At that point, Aurora, you gee the horses, and
The word
Right
of the
off
day
into the
is
sunset.
ghee.
yeah, and you dash repeatedly 80 feet.
Quote unquote off the map and out of turn order.
And yes, that is going to end turn order.
Yay, thank gosh. Okay, so once we're safe, can we say that we wrangle Moro back in and place her
Yes.
in a place that...
So you're able to get like back up over the hill, past that initial statue that you guys saw, and you're able to get there pretty quickly with the 80 feet movement speed as well.
And I would imagine those horses would be more than happy to keep moving.
Yes. And you manage to pull Moro back inside. After about a minute of you dashing away, Moro gently drifts back down into the cart, and the entire cart just goes took as the weight just increased a ton. And the horses were not expecting it.
4 tons, actually.
Yeah, Fort.
Would have been, yeah.
So,
So
take you off that map. I'm gonna
about
roll
10 minutes or 10 rounds, so 400
Okay.
away.
So, as this jerk happens, the system that hooks up the horses to the cart snaps.
At least he still has the reins.
Yeah, you still have the reins, but the horses are no longer hooked up to the cart.
We'll have to pull over and we'll have to figure out a way to fix it.
Mm-hmm. Son's gonna look at you all and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Would Saflin have yelled out it's a Gorgon?
I don't think she did.
Because she said she yelled out that she was being petrified.
Yeah, she knew the effect, but she didn't know the creature.
In any case, I don't think Lily would be able to answer because she's probably just still crying.
Yeah. Son just looks at them both and says, "Why are they both stone? Are they dead?"
Last thing Safi said was petrifying. Something about greater restoration.
What is petrification?
I don't know.
How do we fix it? We can fix it, right?
Lilia, you would probably know that because cleric.
Safi said greater restoration. I don't have access to it yet. I don't know what to do.
How do we get it?
Level up a ton?
Find someone that knows it.
We have to find somebody.
Who?
The druids are that way. But we can't go right now.
Yeah, but we can't get there with with that thing.
Are you saying druids would know how to do this?
Druids would, yes.
Okay, I'm on it. She hops out of the cart and starts booking it
I'm gonna
back towards
grab
the
her.
goblin.
Yeah, just grab her and be like, we don't need you turning to stone too.
She's not booking it towards the druid village. She's booking it back towards the goblin village where you where you helped the other druids.
Yeah, but the druids said they were gone.
Yes.
So why would she be booking it back?
Because that's something San would do. She acts before she thinks.
Try and grab her anyways.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Grab her
Roll.
and try and hold her down.
Knock her out.
Yeah, San is very panicked right now. She wants to save Moral. She wants to save Saflin. So she hears druids can
Can't
help.
save you.
I know about where some druids are.
Were.
Yeah,
And the were.
Could I be like, the only thing I could think of is if I prepare sending for the morning and we reach out for help.
Good option.
It's the
All right,
only thing I can think of. And I'm just like bawling.
Yeah, real quick. Curio, roll me a contested check. Strength versus her dex. Or strength.
I win.
It can be either,
Can I
right?
say, since should be sitting at the back of the cart, that I grab San's clothes too, to be like, don't you fucking dare go.
Yep. So
And I'm
you can have
grabbing her
advantage,
too.
but you already rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I
so-
literally can't roll any
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Calm down. It's okay.
Yeah, so
Well, it's
she's
not
flustered.
okay.
Yeah, you grab her cape, her cloak,
And I'll
easily
just be
stop
crying,
her.
I can't have you turn too. Please don't go.
We need to.
Well,
we
I
need to
can't
make-
have Moro Stone either. And you
Like
see
I
tears
said,
falling down her face.
I don't like this either, but we need to stay together. If
We'll
they
take
get
care of it.
damaged, they might not come back. We need you here if that thing comes after us.
That would probably kick in the
Yeah.
stay and protect thing right there.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
good
it
wording.
definitely would. Yeah.
I'm
Fine.
actually sort of crying now, damn it.
Just
Fine.
breathe.
Yeah, you start to see her calming down with those words a little bit.
I can prepare sending and I can reach out to one of the druids that we helped. Maybe they know a way to get here and help us. I don't have it now.
That's a
but
good idea.
It's the only thing I can think of.
She's just kind of rubbing her head a bit. Okay. How long till you can do that?
After we rest?
So it is morning right now still. It is
Yeah.
very early morning.
We need a long rest, so sit somewhere and
Okay.
get to a safe place and try to long rest.
Okay.
I need a long rest to be able to prepare.
Okay. So currently you are on the road, not quite back at your camp that you were at before, and the horses are broken away from the cart, but still being held onto by Aurora.
Like I said, we probably need to pull over, see if
Oh, you're pulled
Callan
over.
if Callan can figure out a way to fix it.
The cart is definitely not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callan is the best one to hopefully work on fixing
Well,
it.
Callan is our
Mm-hmm.
artificer.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And we have a wooden butter knife if we need replacement parts.
Which should be in the bag of holding, hopefully. Looks at someone. Did she put it in the bag of holding?
Either Kellen has it, Son has it, or
So-
it's in the bag.
Yeah, they were hooked up by like a wooden beam, as you can see on here. Yeah, knife and paints are in the bag.
All the zoom.
The paints isn't a bad idea. Okay, so
Wonder if you could replace that metal beam with a painted like iron one.
I'm going to have Callan roll an intelligence check with advantage. He likes
17.
that was on, but yeah. So yeah, he keeps rolling the same thing. So yeah,
He's
17.
consistent today.
Mm-hmm. So he takes a look at it. It's like, yeah, this snapped here. None of us have mending right now, do we?
No. I don't have it anymore
Okay.
after I double cost.
This I either need like a really big stick or glue. Glue. Do we have that glue?
I thought we used it. No, we didn't.
You have not used it. No. All right. So
We do
he
have the
grabs
glue.
Yeah, you have 3 more charges of glue. Okay. So he grabs the bag from San and starts rummaging around in it, pulls out the sovereign glue. And he grabs the 2 bits of wood, puts some glue on them, sticks them together, holds them for a minute, and he like coats it too, like, and with his intelligence check, actually let me have him roll.
Reinforcing it.
Yeah, let me have him roll a dex check as well with advantage. Natural 20. Okay. Yeah, he makes sure to line it up as perfectly as he can so that it like gets together seamlessly, and he also sticks a couple extra pieces of wood that he found lying on the ground around it to kind of reinforce it.
Yep.
And he gives a little tug. Glue is sticking. It's holding nicely. So
How long does this universal glue take to dry?
not long.
It's instant and
Okay.
Yeah, it's
forever.
instant.
Okay. So it's not like wood glue where you have to let it sit
Oh,
overnight.
is it 1 minute?
Oh, 1 minute?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so over the course of a minute, he holds it together. He like even puts some weight on it to make sure it's
Heck, usually.
make sure it's together tight. And you don't get to see Callan in this do this sort of thing very often. This sort of thing doesn't come up very much, or hasn't so far. But like he is extremely adept at like the fixing and the repairing stuff, as you guys keep learning now. More so than he
Like
is at
fluid
anything
movement.
else. Yeah.
Well, he is a tinkerer.
Just like fluttering around
Exactly.
and just doing things like he just knows what to do. And
Poor Lilia.
So yeah, the rod's fixed now. He hooks it back up to the cart and like, okay, Aurora, bring the horses over here. Let's hook them back up.
I'm imagining Curio was trying his best and failing miserably to try and make Lilia and San smile or calm down or anything by wiggling his tail and everything else, and just looking so distraught, not able to do anything but trying anyways.
I think what Lilia would be doing while she's waiting is she
Mhm.
would pull out her flower staff and
Okay.
start making flowers.
Okay. Aurora,
Yes.
can you roll me an animal handling check, please? 4.
Where is it?
Okay.
There it is.
So yeah, the horses, after that jarring that they just got are not listening very well. And
Okay,
you're
then
having
that
a hard time getting them
changes.
back over to the cart.
That changes my idea.
What's that?
I'll notice that the horses are upset, and I will use one of my animal friendships,
Okay.
and I'll go up to the horses and start petting them, and I'll be like, "I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Please calm down." Start petting them. Meanwhile, I'm still crying.
What level are you casting that at?
It's on my ring.
Okay. Okay, so you can do one beast at a time with that.
Okay. But can I still be petting the other horse while
Yeah.
still focusing on one?
Yeah, and probably seeing his
The other
friend
one
calm
try to
down a
calm
bit
down.
would help. So, why don't you roll me an animal handling check as well, please?
Not the greatest, because they're
9.
probably still
Okay.
bawling my face
It
off.
it
but
calms down a little bit, but it's still worked up, the second one. Let's see.
I'm
What's a
sorry it
horse's
scared you
wisdom?
guys. We were
Horse's wisdom.
panicked. Just keep petting them till they
Okay.
calm down.
What type of horse is it again?
Draft.
Draft.
So, what's the save on animal friendship? What does it need to get?
+0. It's wisdom, but I don't know what the ring is. What's the name of the ring?
A ring of animal friendship. A ring of animal influence.
DC 13.
DC 13.
Yep.
Thank you. So it does fail.
So it's charmed.
It is charmed by you now. So
the
you have
the one that I focused.
Yeah, the one that you focused.
Are we saying our horses are male or female?
Oh, she also gets
Speak with animals.
advantage on the check.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, because it's not charmed. So she could try the animal handling again.
Well, the charmed one is just gonna listen to her
Okay.
because it's
Period.
charmed. It's the other one that we rolled the check for.
Okay.
The one that's not charmed, to see if it calmed down any from its friend calming down. So you get one charmed, lead it over, and hooked back up onto the cart. The other one is still resisting, though.
Okay, I guess I will try it again.
Okay.
I have 3, so
Same roll.
fails.
Yay.
What is with my rolls today?
very consistent. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
For right now.
It also
Until when
calms
you start
down?
rolling crits, then I don't like it anymore.
It's okay till it's not okay.
Yep.
All right, so this one calms down as well. You're able to get it hooked back up, and
And I'll just be petting them and be
it's
like,
now
"Thank
charmed.
you."
They're both charmed by you for 24 hours.
I guess my
So-
best bet would be to sit up by Aurora to make sure that they're still happy and.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
now that they're charmed, I'm just gonna keep petting them for a second, and then I'm gonna pull out my flower staff,
Mhm.
and because I didn't do that before, and I need to find it. Now, where is it? Flower staff.
Now we need to keep moving just in case.
Well, let
And-
me get my flower first.
Oh, you're fine.
It says if I don't choose a specific flower, it's a mild scented daisy.
Okay.
Lily, are you here? Because
mean,
I want
I
idea of
haven't left.
flowers.
I've been drawing rocks and flowers this entire time.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
pretty.
Name a flower.
Let's see. You want me to pick one?
Yes.
Freesia.
Okay. It's not a magical, right?
No.
What is a
Okay.
freesia?
You don't know what freesias are?
Oh, never heard of it.
Neither have I.
They're from the iris family. They're a type of iris.
How do you spell that?
Freesia.
Reesia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
So yeah, I'll just think of all the babbling that Sap has probably done about pretty flowers that she's found on her journeys, and
They
just
symbolize friendship, thoughtfulness, and innocence.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I will create a freesia, and then
Okay.
pick it and store it in a safe place because I'm gonna try and make a flower crown for Sappy when she's back.
Okay.
Because it's the only thing I could do to keep my brain together.
Okay.
That way Lilia has something to concentrate on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you've convinced San not to run off. You've got the horses hooked back up. You've made your flower. What would you like to do next?
Load up and get somewhere much more safer.
Yeah, load up and get to somewhere safe.
Okay. There is
Since-
your camp from the previous night. Fairly
Yeah, I don't
close
trust
by.
that with the freaking statue staring at us. I don't
Literally
think so.
over the hill.
Let's backtrack a lot further, thank you.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
especially-
trust that.
And we have to set out super early and everything else anyways because the horses now move slower.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find a place to long rest.
Yeah. So we'll spend maybe half the day traveling back down the road. That sound good with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way we're semi-safe-ish from those.
Can I
Whatever
change
you
my
guys want.
spell now in preparation for long rest or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I imagine San is just in the back, curled up, wrapped around Moro and petting Moro's stony head.
Yep.
And it'll be
That's
okay.
exactly what she's doing.
It'll be okay. And
But
not sure if she's talking to herself or Moro.
She's also keeping an eye out the back of the cart though. Especially
Make sure the Gorgon doesn't show
from behind us. Yeah, making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys get a good distance away and find a nice spot which seems at a glance to be like a decent spot.
And I do a perception and investigation checks just to make sure.
Yes, you may. All right.
Not horrible.
Yeah.
And in order,
What?
go ahead.
So yeah, you find a little clearing off the side of the road. It looks pretty decent, and you
No
spot
stone
like
statues.
there are no stone statues.
Thank
You
freaking
spot
God.
a single lily just grown in the middle of the area.
A little what? Sorry,
A lily.
A Lily.
I will hop out of the cart and look at it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to put on my
Looks like
most
a lily.
serious face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at Callan with my most serious face I can muster, and just look at him and stare him down and say, Callan,
Yes.
you've got to do Safi proud.
Yes.
You've got to do Safi proud.
Okay.
I would be like,
What am I doing?
Callan, I'm helping you.
Am I
I'm helping
cooking?
you. We will cook together. But
Okay.
first,
I gotta remember.
this lily, is this lily safe to pick?
You can try.
I'm scared. I want to ask Callan to detect magic.
That's a valid thing to do when you notice one weird plant off on its own in an area that is very dry and
Callan,
That's true.
is there anything
yes,
weird with
cook.
this lily?
What? Oh.
First, flower.
He's going to
Then
roll an
cook.
investigation check on it.
I'm going to roll Can I help him with the investigation so he gets?
Yeah, sure.
Well, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, he gets a 24. Looks like a flower to me.
Is there anything magical with it?
He's gonna roll an Arcana check. I think it's good. You want it?
Can you do a detect magic?
Yeah, he's like reaching over to pluck it as you say that. He's like, I guess so. Statuesque Bard has speak with plants law. Less helpful now.
Yep.
just a bit.
Alright, so yeah, he's gonna cast Detect Magic with his Wand of Detection.
Safi, how dare you turn to stone? Who's going to feed us now?
I have a
And
good.
I told you, Southland's done being taken for granted.
I have decent. What's the stat? My brain's gone to survival. I have a decent survival. I can cook. Thank you.
You
All right, so-
forage.
Detect magic.
Callan casts Detect Magic on the flower. And he looks at it. Then he looks at you and says, "No, it's good." And he reaches down and plucks it.
This is when the
There
dryad
you go.
pops out of the flower.
I will take it from him very carefully. Nothing happening. I'm just looking around.
Nothing's happened.
Okay. I guess I will look around and be like, guys, can you collect some firewood?
And it does look like it could have used some water, but it is just a lily.
Okay. I'm a little cautious now.
Rock suit.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll settle in
Okay. Callan starts
uh
prepping a meal.
with me. Can I roll for it?
Yeah,
That I'm so I guess with advantage because we're
Yep.
doing it together.
go for it. Yeah, 24. Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
two.
Callan. So I'm like teaching Callan my ways of cooking my favorite dish.
Callan actually learning from Saflin gets into the bag and uses some of the spices, and both of you together create this really nice dish. It's like, he like starts putting things in, and he's like, wait, no, Safi said that one's bad. Okay, no, she said this one's good. This one. And yeah, you create a very nice meal.
And then I'll call everybody to eat.
Okay.
And San's probably off sulking. So I would grab a plate and bring it over to
Well,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still in the back of the cart with.
yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, she can't go too far.
Like I said, she's probably off sulking next to Moro, just not
Yep.
wanting to leave her sight. So
Yep.
I'll bring her a plate and just look at her and nod, and then
Thanks,
walk back.
Lilia. I appreciate it. And Callan's actually gonna climb up into the back of the cart with his food, and he's gonna kind of cuddle up next to Saflin.
Oh, stick.
Like, see, I did good this time.
It's safe. I'll look at Aurora. It's safe this time.
It's so sad and bittersweet at the same time. I mean, I could just imagine this scene in my head.
I probably had him make some like heartwarming, like hearty sort of stew just to make us feel better or something. I don't know.
It
Okay.
tastes so good because Lilia added extra salt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
All
yeah.
right.
So I
So
guess
yeah,
we
you guys-
eat and then
Yeah, you eat and you just kind of rest, taking it all in.
does a long rest have to be sleeping?
It doesn't have to be. However, after all that and all the emotion, I imagine you guys would probably fall asleep pretty early.
Want to take a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Emotional roller coaster.
I'm guessing I would be the priority to protect while sleeping since sending is the only plan we have.
yep. So yeah, Callan falls asleep with his head in Saflin's lap.
Oh.
San keeps watch for a while, and just sits with Moro. You guys can decide how you fall asleep or whatever, if you want.
Yeah, since we don't
I
have the
wonder
tiny
if
hut.
Safi ever pondered tattoos.
She did.
Yes, Safi does want a specific tattoo,
It was just an
but didn't
expensive
have the
one.
money for it.
I mean,
Life
now's
well.
the perfect time to chisel one for her.
Yeah, but you can't damage the
Well, as long as you don't break her hand off.
No damage, says Lily.
no damage.
All right.
Um,
So you guys drift off to sleep rather early, probably around like 5 or 6 o'clock comes around. You guys are just out. You may
Still
now
try
take
and
a
keep
long rest, and we're
proper
gonna go
watch.
ahead and level up.
Yay!
Yay.
So, Meteor.
Yes,
So, kind of an odd question here.
you do get to level up as well. Yes.
No. Moro and I have been kind of. Well, we've been petrified. Have we been resting this entire time? Do we also get a long rest?
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
so.
Theoretically.
okay, I need help.
Okay.
How do I add a feat? But let me quick get my.
All right,
my
so once
extra
you level
spell
up-
first.
Once you level up, it'll ask you if, with your class features for your level 8, it'll ask if you want to do an ASI or if you want to do a feat. You're going to select
Under where?
feat.
Class features. Okay.
Yeah.
How does do? I'm confused.
So you know when you level up normally, it like adds something with each level up. At the bottom there, you're going to select feat, and then below that, it'll have like a drop-down menu where you can select your feat.
I don't see that. Is my
Okay.
problem.
Oh, well,
Oh,
okay.
ability score improvement. Ha.
Yes.
feat.
Yes. Yep. There you go.
Ha. Okay. I'm wisdom, right? I'm a
Let
wisdom
me
character?
see. You are wisdom, yes.
Okay. I have been waiting for this.
So what feat you getting?
Gift of the Gem Dragon.
Ooh,
I've been waiting for this.
very nice.
Okay, so my spells, I believe, are taken care of because
I was
all I
actually just
needed.
looking at that one the other day.
Prepared. I'm missing a prepared spell.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to take a feat or something else.
Okay. Firedale, I assume you don't need any help because yours is just pretty simple.
Yep, mine is one of the easiest things to level up.
I assume you're boosting a stat again?
Yep, trying to decide whether to go wisdom or max my dex.
Yeah.
Southland
Okay,
statue
so-
suddenly gets more charismatic.
So for flavor, I'm starting to get like I can't think of word. Scales. Scales
Oh,
start
scales,
appearing.
huh?
Well, gift of the Gem Dragon, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So you get telekinetic reprisal.
I'm going to go with
Yeah,
dexterity.
we can say you gain a few scaly features. And you're doing what, Firedale?
I'm going with my dexterity. I'm maxing my dex.
Okay.
So yeah, it says I'm manifesting some of the powers of the Gem Dragons,
Mhm.
granting the following benefits: Wisdom +1 to my to maximum 20, and then I get telekinetic reprisal, which when you take damage from a creature that is within 10 feet, I could use my reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. Creature is dealt damage and must make a strength saving throw.
If it fails, it takes damage and is pushed 10 feet away. If
Yep.
it saves, it takes half as much and is not pushed.
Yep.
And you can use the reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Yep.
All right.
Another way to get things away from me.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Nihan, do you need help with anything?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
All right. What do you need help with?
Oh, just sorting through feat possibilities. I wrote down about 15 of them.
Okay.
That could all work in various conversations.
That's how feats are.
Yeah.
They're specific, but when they're used, they're great.
Meteor, you
Yep.
said that if we wanted to switch out a cantrip, we can do that on a level up, right?
Yes, I believe I did say that.
Okay.
Yep, that's normal, I believe.
I think I want to get rid of guidance since I haven't been using it for mending since we've been needing it a lot.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah.
To others.
I just want to say something.
What's
I
that?
put it in chat already, but as a statue, I now have 20 charisma.
You are one very charismatic
Charismatic statue.
Yeah,
I am
Oh,
the
yeah,
most
you're right.
statuesque of bards.
it's true.
Okay. So for feats for you, Nihan, Lucky is always a good feat. Sentinel,
Yeah.
if you want to keep things in close.
Sentinel is a nice thing
Those are on the list.
as a paladin.
That's on the list.
Yeah, Meteor and I were actually talking through feats yesterday and saying this would be good for this character, this would be good for this character. Sentinel
I
came
had
up a
mine
lot.
planned.
Oh yeah, I have alert, sentinel, athlete, charger, durable,
Alerts.
keen mind, observant.
Alert, comma, sentinel.
Yes. I'm just I'm just kind of reading them off like rapid fire here.
Yep, Buff Bud, one of the nice things about leveling up a monk, I literally just level up. The most choice I make is whether to go
True.
feats or abilities. And monks are double ability, so all ability.
So that's good.
And if you wanted to pick up more healing as a paladin, there is always divinely favored.
Yep.
Does that give him cleric spells?
Depending on your alignment, you get to choose a first level spell from warlock, cleric, or druid. Good characters get cleric spells.
Are you looking at
Yes.
Divinely Favored? I was literally just looking at that one.
Yep. I
Yeah.
mentioned that one yesterday too.
I've
Yeah, because
recharged all my
you
shit.
get a cleric cantrip and you get a first level spell.
Cleric cantrip,
Right.
spare the dying.
And you also get augury as a spell.
Another person with spare the dying would help.
If only it worked on
Well,
stone
he could
stuff.
choose to take an offensive, or he could choose to take another healing out of
Yeah.
cleric. Another offensive
said a
cleric
cleric
spell is
tolled the
always
bell.
good.
You said
Always good.
cleric cantrip though, so
Well, cleric
Right.
cantrip and first level cleric spell. He gets both.
spare the dying would be good for a cantrip.
You don't really need multiple people with spare the dying though.
True.
Well, you do if
Resistance
the
is a
cleric
cleric.
is
Right.
the one that ends up going down. She can't cast
So-
Spare the Dying on
so-
herself.
So it would be a druid spell because I'm lawful neutral.
You're neutral?
Yeah.
So you'd get a druid spell.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You get a cleric cantrip and a neutral first level druid spell.
Okay. It's a possibility.
That could be really interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like a weird thing to do just to get a spell, though.
You also get to, let's see. One of them was a half feat. I don't think that one's a half feat.
Yeah, that one is
one
not.
of them also gave you a mind point.
Actually, no. It does give you a
Remind me,
point as
buff.
well.
Int, wiz, or charisma.
Either
Yeah, a mind
charisma,
point.
intelligence, or wisdom.
It's basically a mental ability point.
Oh no, that's
a different one.
Yeah, no, that's not giving you it. It's choosing the spell.
It's choosing
thing.
your casting modifier.
Yep.
Your spell attack.
You're right. You're right.
What's the grant?
Yeah, so it really just depends on what way you're wanting your character to lean. If you're wanting to lean into your spell casting more, if you're wanting to lock down enemies more.
Yeah, I think about that here for a moment.
If you are wanting a little bit more movement, mobile is always a good one. Gives you 10 more feet. And when you dash, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Right.
Sentinel lets you control battles enemies. It really ups your damage output.
Mm-hmm.
Even things that try and get away carefully, you can still smack.
Yeah.
The only downside is it doesn't come with any ability increase because it's such a good
not a half
thing.
feat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the point that if you hit a creature with an attack of opportunity,
It don't move.
It then can't move. It can't get away from you.
Yeah. It's very protective, which is a good paladin thing. But that's just a me thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did have Sentinel was on my short list, so that's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's certainly a possibility. I was looking at, it wasn't like a high possibility, but I was also looking at Charger as a possibility. Considering I do tend to do a lot of running. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So, question.
Oh, after you dash, you can attack. Nifty.
Because I don't
Mhm.
have my sticky sheet anymore. I don't know where my post-it went. What the heck was the name of the druids that we were with?
Darna and Gale. Or no, those were the
Oh.
turtle ones.
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Very
Limberobu, Admaris, Corbin.
Yep.
I think I would probably think of Admaris?
Okay.
Limderobu was the one we were doing point with mostly. During the rescue thingy, I believe.
But wasn't Admaris the one who kind of talked to us the most, that explained what was happening and all that?
That was Lim.
That was
Lim was
Limderobu.
kind of
Lim.
the leader of the
Okay.
group.
So then I think
Admaris
I
is
would
the one
just
who
be-
went on the scouting mission with you.
So
Yes.
Lim was the one that stayed back with us and gave us the lowdown on what.
Yep.
Okay, so I'd probably be reaching out to Lim then
Okay.
with sending once
Yeah,
this is
and
all figured out.
Garna and Gale were the two that we helped with the turtle egg situation that we were going to the village to meet in the first place.
Yeah, I think I'd probably reach out to Lim though, because
Okay.
he was the last one to see us, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
I said I would probably reach out to Lim because he was the last one to to see us, right?
Yeah.
Because he would have probably, I'm assuming, had to have passed past those freaking Gorgons to get back.
They don't.
They don't what?
I don't know if that's a spoiler. We talked about this off
Yeah.
stream.
Yes. But
Yeah,
they must know a way to
That's
get through.
spoiler, yeah.
I'm just saying, they must know a way to get through.
Yep.
So if they can get someone to us to help us,
Okay.
my message would be, Lim, help! Petrifying! Help!
Okay.
I'm
I think you
assuming
have
he would
25
clue on-
words with
Yeah.
sending.
You do.
Lim, help! Party members petrified. What do we do? Or
Just
send
because you have a
help.
spell limit doesn't mean you have to make it sound like a newspaper headline. It's okay.
Well, I'd be panicked. I'm not our charisma character.
Yeah. So what do we do? That's 9.
Send help. Can you send help?
So can you send help? Okay. Anything else?
I guess I need to figure out what proper 25 words to use then, I guess.
You would have all night to think about this.
Lim, this is Lilia. Party is petrified, or petrified party members. Can you send help? Question mark.
Okay. Anything else?
Maybe provide your location so they can get to you.
That's why I was asking. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Apologies. I know I'm a rock.
True.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You said we were just partially past. Well, they wouldn't have known where we camped out. So
yeah.
how would I explain where we are?
I'd say with the rest of your words, you could give a brief description. Like you traveled like half a day back from the bridge,
From the
right?
bridge.
Yeah.
Half a day back from bridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it would
Slight
be
clearing
Lim,
off the side.
it's Lilia.
Yeah.
Party members petrified. Can you send help? Half a day back from bridge.
All right. So, shortly after, doesn't take long. You hear back.
Are we starting back up now? Doesn't Neon need to finish?
He can keep doing it while.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a few good ones for you, Neon.
I know that's the problem. I have too many good options.
So you hear back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I think I know where you're talking about. We're not far. We'll meet up with you soon. We can help.
Okay. And I guess I can't respond with that, so it would use.
You'd have to cast
sending,
another
right?
one, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to cast it
Okay.
to say that I cast it to begin with.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I wonder, would he get the crying through the message?
Yes, he would.
Yeah, I'll be just like crying. So he'd probably be alarmed.
Don't cry. Help is on the way.
Is this when the subtitles of the message has Lilia sniffles?
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, he'd hear it exactly how you say it. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you've sent the message. Anything else you want to do with your morning?
Make another flower.
Okay.
Taffy,
make
give
another
me
flower.
another flower.
Okay, I gotta pick another one now.
Yep.
Okay, a calla lily.
You just
Oh,
need to
my
make
favorite
a
flower.
roll list for her while you're in this position, and
So yeah, we'll just do that again. So
Okay.
I make a calla lily, and I carefully put it away. Actually, you know what would be a smart idea?
What's that?
To present Safi with the flowers, and we make the crown together when she's back.
There you go. Yeah, so Callan climbs out and attempts to help
we
make
making-
breakfast again.
Okay. I will roll survival.
Okay.
I will
With
give him the
advantage.
look. I will tell him the seriousness of the situation.
With advantage because
Yep,
he's helping.
with advantage because he's helping. Natural 20. Okay.
So do we get an inspiring breakfast then?
I'll say yes. You all can have inspiration.
I'm now imagining the shake and bake commercial and kind of going, and I helped.
We get an inspired breakfast. Still a little salty tasting though.
And part of it, I'll say for flavor, you guys kind of crowd in and eat around Saflin, and she's still in her inspiring pose, and so a little bit of that inspiration rubs off from between the meal and her. You guys
Would
get
she get
inspiration.
No, she can't
the
eat
day.
it, so she doesn't get inspiration.
I
Yeah,
have become
yeah,
a
she-
living lucky cat.
Yes.
And you're sitting, which is the funny part.
I said it was a little salty, not overly.
It's enough salt to bring out the sweet.
Yeah,
Probably use the
Callan.
bag of spices.
Callan's sitting right next to you again, Saflin, and he just goes, "I'm getting better."
Here's the question:
Mhm.
if the statues get damaged at all, will mending help it?
Only one way to find out.
It doesn't help. So yeah, my plan is whenever I am out of sorts and don't know what to do, just make a flower.
Okay. So
These flowers are going to have so much sentimental value.
Yep.
over the course of the day, how often are you doing that?
I only have 10 charges on it, so I probably 1 or 2 here or there. I don't know how long this is going to go on for.
Right. You're fired.
Oh, okay. Kinka heard it. Kinka got it. Okay, I feel better now.
I didn't hear. What were you saying?
I mentioned sentimental value.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
catch the sedimental.
Neither did I.
So I
You
mean,
did, but I was
snuck it
trying
in.
to be good and not talk.
All right. So We'll say you use about 6 of your charges, Lilia.
Okay.
And
Can I go with 5?
sure, we can go with 5. So the morning comes and goes. You guys are just chilling here, waiting. It's past noon.
Can we say
About-
that I gave? Well, there's not much vegetation in this area, is there?
Nope.
I was
It's
gonna
very
say,
dry
can
around
I
here.
can I give Son my book to go look for stuff for poison making? But there's no agriculture stuff around, so that doesn't help.
Son, even if you asked her, would probably say not right now.
Want to not want to move from Morrow and Safi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess I should say I brought Son another plate of food.
Yep.
When we ate breakfast.
Yeah, you're bringing her food for sure. So breakfast comes and goes, lunch comes and goes. So it gets to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and you all are in the cart just chatting, and you hear
And we jump.
I whip out my claws. I'm sure Sean whips out her daggers.
hello? You guys in there? It's Lim.
Yeah, I put
Just
my
hop
claws
out of the
away.
cart, look at him, and just start bawling. They got turned to stone.
Where are they? You
In the
see
cart.
you see the 3 druids that you helped before, and all 4
Just take a step
are the
back
people that you
and let them
rescued.
look in the cart. Just me crying, looking down, me like, I can't do anything.
Lim steps up to the back, looks at them both and says, I see. Oh, you're in luck. He reaches into his bag and he pulls out a scroll. I have a greater restoration scroll. And Admonis also pulls one out of his bag. So do I.
I'll just look at them and just like start crying even more.
I'm guessing you ran into the bulls, the gorgons.
I'll just start like nodding my head just like wildly.
No.
I apologize. That's our
No,
fault.
no.
We didn't think to mention them to you.
What
That's definitely
are
a dangerous
those
area.
things? And I'm crying again. And I'll just like from my sobs. What are
You
those
think?
things?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Kinka said. You
He-
think?
Lim is going to hand his scroll to Corbin, and then Admaris and Corbin are going to start casting Greater Restoration with the scrolls as Lim talks to you. Those things, those bulls, are called gorgons. They have a nasty breath attack that can turn you to stone.
We got trapped on the bridge, and one of them just came up behind us at the breath, and it got all of us. And I guess Morrow and Saflin got affected. Before I knew it, they just turned to stone.
It's okay. We can save them. Let me see how long this takes to cast.
It's an action.
Okay. So yeah, they pull out the spell scroll.
Pretty
And
quick,
yeah, it's pretty quick. Just read it off, and the scrolls kind of just have this like get covered in vines for a second, and then just disintegrate. And Saflin and Morrow's stone facade just starts crumbling away, and you guys are back
Thinking
to normal.
Dr. Stone anime stone crumbling thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
Saflin comes back to awareness.
Yeah, Your
Yeah.
head, it like starts at the top of your head and like works its way down. So you come to awareness and you watch as like the stone is like crumbling off of you.
Well, that
I
didn't
just-
feel very nice.
Safi
just
suddenly has a
looking-
lap and a face full of purring and rubbing
Yeah.
fur from Curio.
Callan was right next to you,
Yep,
and
he's
as
got a
soon
face
as you
full
say
of it, too.
that, as soon as you say that, he's like, "Safi!" and he just hugs you.
I'm just looking at Saflin and Moro in the cart, and I'm just like crying.
And
Someone's
Sans,
gonna
Looking at Lim
look
and then-
around and spot the druids and be like, "Oh, good, you found them."
yeah, Sans got Moro in a tight grip, and then she looks over and says, "Cub," and grabs you and pulls you in closer.
Safflin
Kellen,
is kind of just being pulled back and forth and is just trying to pat Callan on the head comfortingly.
Kellen
Like,
became a
it's
boulder
okay.
chef.
It's fine. We're good. I told you how to fix it, and you fixed it.
The only thing I
Okay.
could think to do was prepare sending and ask for help. And
That
I
was
look at
good.
Safi and just
You
like
did good.
crying even more. Just like cry and cry.
And Safflin is gonna be looking to see if any of the party members are not in tears right now.
We'd all be in
Little bit.
tears.
Callan
I'm-
definitely is, and
I am
Sans.
strong.
Is anyone holding it together a little bit better?
Yeah,
I'm holding it
Curio's
together.
not crying. He's just purring all over the place.
I'm holding it together pretty well. Not like I'm just happy, just very very happy at this point.
Aurora's pretty stonic.
I'm not really.
Safflin's
stoked.
gonna look at Curio because Curio will appreciate the comment that's about to come out of her mouth. And she's gonna be like, "My mom always told me I'd have a statuesque figure someday. You have to tell me, how did I look?"
I think at that point I just kind of
You look
I
marvelous.
I just break
Marvelous.
and I just laugh a little bit,
Marvelous.
like relieved, just like let out a huge laugh, like
He would
Like-
say that too. That's
Yes.
exactly what he said.
That was all Saplin wanted. She just wanted that reaction. She's happy now.
You look marvelous.
Excellent. Well,
So
it's
I'll
good
look
to
at-
see everybody. How
It's
long's
weird
it
that I
been?
came up with that so quick.
Safflin, here, have some food.
Saplin
I-
looked at the food. Oh, y'all did a really good job on this.
I
Good
made it with
job,
Lilia.
Callan. It looks
Thank-
great.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I've been
think
teaching him
Lilia
some
did a
more.
lot of it, but I helped.
Sorry if it's slightly salty.
Fine. I don't see anything inedible in here, so I think you did a good job.
He looks happy, like he's grinning ear to ear at the moment.
Saplin is gonna start munching on it a little bit and just kind of keeping an eye
I-
on the group.
Can we say we have extra to feed the druids as well?
Yeah.
I'll get a plate
That's
for the druids and say, here's some food. You must be hungry.
Saplin is gonna address whatever druid is closest to her at the moment.
Safflin, I imagine, you actually have like a couple bowls of food, like
Mhm.
around where you were, from
Yeah.
Callan bringing you food.
Yep.
He still brought you food even while you were a statue.
Well, that was kind of you. Saplin's gonna cautiously kind of. No one has answered Saplin as to how long it's been,
Oh,
so she's
so-
just trying to count the
Gorgon.
bowls.
It-
About a
it's-
day and a half.
yeah, about a day and a half.
Okay. And she's gonna address whatever druid is closest to her and be like, "Well, thank you so much for your help. It sounds like we needed it.
Corbin says, "My pleasure."
I appreciate being having skin again. That rock texture just really dried me out. Did not feel nice at all."
You definitely
Oh,
had
here.
a rough time.
Corbin reaches in his bag and pulls out like a little jar or something. Here, you could have this. It's like a little jar of moisturizer, like
nice lotion.
natural moisturizer.
Yep, Safflin
I
starts
made it myself.
applying some lotion to her hands.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, out of character,
Mhm.
how much is scrolls of greater restoration? I'm assuming we can't afford them, can we?
We haven't been able to obtain them because we haven't been anywhere that would sell them yet.
Still doesn't answer the question.
He would have to look
let's
up
see.
the cost. He doesn't know off the top of his head. So I put in chat right after they came out with the scrolls, and I'm like, oh man, none of us took Ritual Caster. Because one of the things is with Ritual Caster, you get a ritual book, and if you find a spell scroll, you spend
You can
50
learn
gold
it?
pieces worth of components, and you can learn it as a ritual, and you cast it as a ritual forever. I'm like, ah.
I'm wondering if we should offer some of the money to compensate.
It's a rare one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's about 1,000 or more.
Mm-hmm. Safflin will dig through the bag of holding if Lilia says anything about compensation anywhere near her. And she will actually look for any of the miscellaneous gems that we have in the bag that we may not be using.
Mhm. The
So we Yeah.
So
druids
unless what I do
do not
is look
ask
at
for any
Lim.
compensation.
they're not going to, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to ask to be given it.
I mean, technically we helped them and they're returning a favor, but
I could always look at them and be like, what can we do to say thank you to you for this?
I like
Oh,
that Safi's
don't-
first thought is to give them shiny stones.
Oh, please
exactly.
don't worry about it.
Give them the shinies.
You helped us, and now we've helped you. We can just call it even.
And I will just hug Lim and be like, thank you so much. Then just start crying again.
It's all right.
I'm sure
He
inside
kinda-
Safi's dying, but she's so keeping her cool. at
He
the
kind
moment.
of like scritches the back of your head a little bit, like rubs your head, and he's like, "Oh, I don't remember this on your neck before." And it's like, he touches a scale. Neck.
Actually, I was thinking it would be more like on my cheeks, kind of.
Oh, okay, on
Sort
your
of
cheeks
thing.
then. I don't remember seeing these the last time.
Would
He
I
just
know
touches one
that
of the
I
scales.
learnt? Would I know that we leveled up? If that makes any sense.
To an extent, you might not like realize it at the moment, or might not have realized it, but you'd know
Well, I guess
something
this
because you
is-
just got these scales on your face.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
like,
would feel that power welling up that's
And
the
I-
Yeah.
secondary bonus.
so I would, I run my hand over my cheeks and I'm just like, what's going on?
Oh.
I need to give myself scales now on my character.
Safflin is
Well, look
digging
like
out
scales to me.
the cleansing stone while this is going on, is gonna activate it to pull any extra like dirt or sediment off of her person.
Yes,
Okay.
it got used. It's what it's for. It's for washing up. We're good.
Yeah.
I invested in that puppy.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, easily enough.
We spent way too many times pouring water over ourselves trying to get clean and failing horribly.
Yeah.
I mean, my survival checks went pretty well when we did that, but yeah, I take your point.
So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of shake it off, be like, yeah, I don't know why, but I've got some scales coming out of my body now.
Yeah, they look almost like dragon scales. Very cool.
Are there dragon cats?
You'd be the
There
first
are.
I've met.
That's kind of cool. Maybe I can breathe fire.
He kind
I
of
will look
steps
in
back.
awe at those words at Lilia, and my mouth will drop, and I'll say, "Do it."
Yeah, Lim kind
Oh
of
wait,
takes a
no.
step back and kind of
I will
motions
protect my
to
tail.
allow you to try it.
That's one of those moments where it's like, "Oh wait, no," and protect my tail.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to breathe fire right now. We're kind of in a dry place.
Harvest the skeleton self.
Yeah, don't harvest me, thank you.
Mhm.
So after Safi is done making sure she's all clean, I'll come up to her with the collection of flowers that I picked while she was turned to stone
Mhm.
and just look at her and hold them out.
To Safi. Saflin.
Lily?
Uh-oh.
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 Did we lose her?
Did she step away for a second?
Possibly?
Oh,
My mic did not unmute.
Oh,
Ah.
welcome
Good
back.
job.
okay.
Yeah, so I'll look at them and be like, "Oh, cool, new flowers. Where'd you get these?"
I will pull up my wand and be like, I grabbed this back in town and it was supposed to be a surprise for you, but then I got sad and I've been making flowers for you.
Appreciate it. And she's gonna kind of look at them and look at the stems and kind of start weaving them together. And she's gonna weave 2 bracelets and she's gonna give one to Lilia and put the
Aw.
other one on.
Friendship bracelets.
I'll look at Safi and I'll just hug her.
I imagine
So
Lily
glad
going,
you're back.
surprise.
I'll just be like, I'm so glad you're back.
Saflin, roll me just a straight d20, please.
Sure. Four.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
It's great.
Do we get to know what that was for?
Don't worry about
Yes, it was 4. Exactly.
it. Don't worry about it.
Saflin
Okay.
knows what it was for.
But yeah.
No.
So Saflin is kind of still keeping an eye on everybody around her, making sure everybody's okay. Everybody kind of calms down because she
Mhm.
can tell from the reactions that they did not take that very well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is very apparent that no one here took that well. Even
No.
even Aurora and Curio, who are keeping a brave face.
And
Keeping a
Saflin,
close eye.
yeah, and Saflin's gonna look over at Moro because she saw Moro turning to stone also.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna be like, was it just the 2 of us? Did the rest of y'all get out okay? Was everything alright?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
good, good.
it was just you two. We
I
managed to
pushed
run
one off
away.
the bridge.
He did. It fell into the water with a big
Interesting.
splash.
And
Huh.
then Son used the pixie dust to lift Moro because Moro was really heavy, and we almost lost her at the back of the cart. But Kellen tied a rope around her, and tied the rope to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I was wondering where the pixie dust went. That's good.
And then when Moro
you would have
stopped
already
floating,
checked for pixie dust.
when Moro stopped floating,
First
the
thing
cart
she
broke
did when
from
she
the
came
weight.
back, as soon as she had a hand, was she started rifling through the bag because she was looking
Yep.
for gems to give the druid. So she's like, "What's in there?"
Oh.
And then I'll be like, when Moro came back down, the cart broke, and Son tried to run off, and yeah.
I had to fix the cart.
Yeah. So we
we
did
kind
get
of broke down.
yeah from when we looted the assassin's hideout. We did get 7 assorted gems worth 100 gold each. So I would actually pull out a couple of gems to give the druids.
Oh, please, we don't need them. You can keep those.
Well, they might be helpful for spell catalysts later.
It's all right.
Just take it.
And Saffron will kind of just do a sigh and be like, "Well, fine."
A
And
very
then she'll untie-
charismatic sigh.
And then she'll untie one of the flowers from her horns
Roll-
and be like, "At least take this as a token of friendship."
I would gladly do so. And
Can
he
you
takes the
intimidate with
flower.
kindness?
Yes.
I was actually about to tell you to roll a persuasion check
No, I
for the
insist.
gems.
No, I'm forcing a flower on them if they won't take
Okay.
my shinies.
Yep. Yeah, they take the flower with
Okay.
without hesitation.
Awesome.
I will look at Lim and be
And while
like,
they're focused on the flower, I stick a pearl in their pocket.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
I did.
Oh, you did, yes. Okay.
so I'm gonna ask, how did you get
Okay.
past those things?
Well, first, yeah.
Yes.
So you get the pearl in no problem. He rolls a 5. You just have to wait for them to go elsewhere.
You mean they're not always there?
No,
And I'll just look defeated.
they're living creatures,
Yep,
same
this
as you
is
and
when
me.
the entire party does the collective forehead smack.
They roam around. They tend to be around the bridge first thing in the morning, but they'll wander around throughout the day.
So there's safer times to cross the bridge.
Yes, definitely.
Is it at all safe for us to cross the bridge before they get back there today?
Yes. Let's see. He kind of looks up at the sky to where the sun is. Says, I don't know that we can get back to the bridge before the end of the day today. We're still half a day's journey away, and it's
Late
I'd say like
afternoon.
3. So we could definitely get closer and then keep an eye out in the morning.
I think we should go back together.
Yes.
Well, now that I know what they are and that they're a danger, I mean, we can try to locate them to figure out where they are when we get closer.
True.
Oh yeah.
I do still think sticking together, though, is a good idea.
Yes, we would be happy to accompany you the rest of the way.
Thank you again.
Of course.
I'm just gonna keep just thanking them and thanking them till
Of
we're
course.
probably annoyed of it.
But Saflin has eaten all of the food that Callan left by her at this point.
Okay.
Feeling a little full.
I mean, you'd be surprised how loudly your stomach can rumble when you're encased in stone. It's hungry work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lim says, shall we make our way a little further?
As long as we don't go back to where we first camped out, because that was creepy waking up to a stone statue staring at us.
Oh, yes, I would think it would be. He looks slightly puzzled.
Well, wouldn't they have seen all the stone statues
Yeah.
coming back?
He's more puzzled at how you could only wake up to it and not have noticed it before.
Yeah, we didn't notice it before.
Well, it was
Dark.
dark.
Yeah.
It was
It was
dark.
dark and it was kind of like at the edge of your range. That's why you didn't notice it before.
Yep. So yeah, I guess we all travel back together.
Okay. So you
And we
start...
don't have to worry about the weight of Moro anymore.
You start
Saul's probably
traveling.
still snuggling with
Yeah, I
Moro.
imagine Son and Moro are currently glued together.
Oh yeah. San is not leaving Moro's side at the moment.
Oh,
I don't think
also
she'd
I
be leaving
misspoke
Cub's side
earlier.
either.
We
You
do
missed
have
it.
more charges of the glue than what I said. I was looking at
Oh,
the
okay.
page earlier.
Okay.
Because the glue starts with 7, and we've used 2 now.
Okay. So 5 left.
So now we have 5 instead of having 5 earlier, now at 4.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys get back in your cart and make your way further down the road. It gets to
At
be
least with the
dark
druids,
again.
we know where is safer to be, where the Gorgons aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still several hours away from the bridge.
Well, and Sapphin would probably ask the druids, since they seem to know more about the Gorgons. If we go in invisibly, will they be able to notice us, or?
Invisibly. No, that could work as well. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think they
I
have any
think I would rather
special
not chance it.
sense for
That-
invisibility.
I
That
mean,
one
it's an
Gorgon
extra
was
layer
pretty
of
mad.
protection.
Mm-hmm.
It's an extra layer of protection if we're not sure where they are. Was my thought.
Yeah, could do the pass without a trace and all that, but that one Gorgon was pretty mad when we left. I don't know if he'd remember us.
Oh, you got it down to 1. That's quite impressive, seeing as there were 3.
Oh, I got angry and banished one, and Aurora commanded one
Ooh.
to leave and then prone itself, and Curio stunned one and knocked it off the bridge.
Banishment's
strong
quite
kitty.
powerful magic. Well done.
And yeah, the proned one was very angry because I tried to toll the dead it, and the bells made it mad.
Oh, yeah. The bells can be kind of loud if you're not expecting them. I can see why that would make it upset.
Yeah, it looked like it wanted to attack, but it couldn't. And we ran.
Well, I'm glad y'all managed to make it out of there okay.
It was scary. I don't want to deal with them again.
Well, we
I'll
will
just be
try
like
not to.
shaking my head.
Okay. So you guys, with the druid's help, easily find a place to camp for the night.
Rest.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Most of us get no sleep tonight because we're still worried.
Callan is gonna start cooking again.
I will.
I will still give him
So-
a serious look, but I'll at least smile this time.
So
We'll try to
you
help
should-
also.
you start to help, and he says,
Well,
"Can I try it myself this time?"
Can I sit and watch you, Callan?
Sure.
Okay. And
Saflin
I'll
is
be like,
also gonna
Sappy.
sit back and watch, because if he wants to do it on his own, he
All
just-
eyes are on Callan.
And I'll look at Safi. I'm like, you just rest today, please.
And she'll hand Callan the bag of spices, the pouch of spices.
Okay. I'll give him advantage for the spices.
Plus me helping him, watching.
All right. 19.
19.
Yeah, you watch, and like he still has those urges to put like weird things in it, but you can like actively see him stop himself and then say, "No, it's this one."
He's so conflicted.
Yes, he
He
is like trying really hard to do a good job right now.
He has to fight his inner alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true actually. He likes to experiment, but he's trying to stick to what you've taught him.
He is very
Yep.
chaotic.
And he ends up making actually a pretty good meal.
Can't promise anything, Buff.
Don't end before I get back again.
I was literally just about to say, are we going to end soon?
Yep, we will be ending soon.
Yep.
So you guys lay down for the night. Callan is gonna go up to you, Safi, and say, "You want to take first watch with me? You're probably
Sure.
not tired yet."
No, I'm really not. I am wide awake.
Yeah, you slept quite a bit. And he just has a little smile on his face.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing good. Yeah, so everyone else is asleep now.
Okay.
At this point. What about you? How are you doing?
Hope as always. Huh.
I mean, y'all fixed it. Everything's fine. Good.
He just kind of looks at you, says, "You say that."
It was just a long nap. It's fine.
Meanwhile, when she talks to her mom, she's probably gonna cry.
I could tell earlier that you were putting on a brave face. It's okay.
Saplin is gonna look around, make sure no one else is paying attention. Absolutely no one.
Mm-hmm.
And is just gonna kind of let her shoulders slump a little. Be
It's
like,
okay.
just don't bring it up with the others. They looked like they were taking it hard enough.
I wouldn't. And he's just gonna like scoot closer to you and just kind of give you a side hug.
No, but really, I'll be fine.
I know
You
you
don't
will
need to
be.
worry about me.
I know you will be. But you're not alone, okay?
Yeah, and Safflin is gonna cast a minor illusion so that anyone who does look over doesn't see what's going on right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
just
we
kind of
don't get to witness the cuddles if we wake
covering
up.
the two of them.
Okay.
So
And he just kind of holds you a little bit, trying to comfort you.
I'm okay.
Did the flowers at least help lighten her mood a little bit?
Oh, Safflin's very happy with her new flower bracelet. Like she's been fiddling with it all day. So
Yeah,
Right,
Lilia's
so-
thought was, what can I get for Safflin to...
Mm-hmm. All right, so
yeah,
your watch comes to an end. No issues. Rest of the night goes off without a hitch.
So we long rest?
You guys can long rest yet again. And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Cool.
Buff's gonna be sad.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Buff.
yeah, I was really, really considering using a spell on Callan just there, but
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Especially because we were about to go to sleep. I was about to send him a spell his way, but that's okay. It doesn't need to happen.
If you want,
It
if you
worked
want,
out. It worked out. It didn't need to happen.
okay. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yes.
Bye bye.